Test, test, test. Here we go. How's that? Is that good? Hear me in the back? Excellent. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and student athletes. Welcome to our annual fall sports ceremony. Tonight, we hold this event to kind of bring closure to the fall season, take a moment to reflect on achievements and celebrate the success of another fall season. As the athletic director, it's great for me to get an opportunity to hand out certificates and awards, which you will get at the end of the presentation. And it's also an opportunity to recognize our student athletes in the presence of their peers and also parents. I'd like to take a moment to thank the parents, boosters, coaches, and student athletes for their time and effort for making this another successful fall season. It's a lot of hours that, from my point of view, don't go unnoticed. And we know that this season starts pretty much in January and rolls up here to the end of October. And I'm proud, pleased to be the person that oversees all of these activities, seeing these kids on the field, the court, out on the cross-country course, and everybody did a fantastic job, so thank you very much. Without further ado, we'll get started here tonight. We're going to let the coaches talk about the awards and some of the achievements for the season. We're going to start off with Coach John Szczepanski to introduce football.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to thank all of you for coming tonight, and also would like to thank you for coming out to the Friday night football games. A lot of you were in attendance, and we greatly appreciate all of your support every Friday night. Our group this year, by far in my 5 years here, this was a group that I would say, as a coaching staff, we were the most happiest with in their maturity. We've had some different types of teams in the past, but this year's group was led by a good group of seniors. They dedicated their time in the off season. They brought the whole team together. So as a group of seniors this year, we're very, very happy with those guys and showing the other guys how we want our program to be for the future. The guys that we had this year, we started our weight program back in January. And they were here 3 days a week from January up until last week, and 3 days, but then also at times 6. So the dedication that the group put in this year was second to none. Their hard work. We started off our season winning our first 3 non-divisional games, hit a bump in the road in the middle, but then we're able to finish our last 3 to give us a winning record of 6-4. So very, very happy with this group's performance this year. I'll start off bringing up our managers that did an outstanding job this year. These girls and guy do a lot of work that goes unnoticed, but very much appreciated by us. Our first one is Carly Berger. Carly, you guys can come up. Carly Blouse. Austin Pfeiffer. And our last manager, Katie Kohler.
Just say with the rest of the football team come up, and then let's say
And at this time, so I don't have to take forever, would the rest of the football team that is here come on up, please? Just go line up, I'll call you over. Good. All right, the gentlemen that are earning varsity letters this year, just come over, get your certificate if you are here. Eric Davenport. Tamar Willis. Congrats, Dad. Kyle Williams. Jordan Vogel. Daniel Thomas. Deshaun Siraj. Jaden Suero. Joseph Shockley. Zach Sanderson. Connor Slanker. Josh Winan. Good, he stayed close. Elijah Alexander. Kevin Allman. Robert Allman. Azari Brabham. Deshaun Brown. Frank Brown. Kelvin Brown. Kawan Chapman. Troy Conway. Good job, Troy. Thomas Cooper. Jacob Eisenhart. Robbie Elzinga. John Evans. Nathan Eister. Stephen Gundy.
Just a little bit.
Austin Hayes. Kyle Hogan. Wyatt Hughes. Jordan Lagana. Colin Luckaball. Fred Malba. Shane Pittman. Karan Perrier. Carter Perrier. Dalton Ream. We got two Jacks. Joseph Shockley.
You already said him.
Did I?
Yeah.
Adam Zarfos. And the group of gentlemen that will be earning junior varsity awards: Cesar Arroyo, Shane Main, Quentin Einsig, Eric Davenport, Jacob Cedarberg, Tyshawn Bushrod, Caleb Zom, Aiden Weibel, Nywan Williams, Elijah Santiago, Christopher Rode, Aaron Riddle, Brandon Michael, Tyler McAlexander. He's here. I know. I saw him. Where's he at? Oh, he's behind the camera. He's over here. Give him a round of applause. He's double duty tonight. And our last one, Stephen Martin. Please give this group of guys a round of applause for their great season. Thank you all.
Let's don't use that term loosely, all right? Good job, guys. Good job. Thank you.
Next, we'd like to call up Coach Eric Shoemaker to introduce boys soccer.
All right, good evening, everybody. The group in front of you on the stage right now, so a very hard-working group of soccer players that have put in quite a few hours in the last probably 10 months preparing for what was a very successful fall season for us. These guys have spent tons of time in the weight room, lots of time in the summer out on the field working, getting better, and helping support each other, and their hard work has paid off, absolutely. We've climbed from a 1-7 team record 2 years ago to 5-12-1 last year to 8-10 this year. So it's a nice bit of improvement from them, yeah. And we're looking to continue that trend. So thank you to the athletic department for their support, Coach Stevens, everybody else in the administration, and our friends, families, parents, community members, everybody that comes out to support. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we're really, really happy to have this opportunity to play and represent the N on the back of our jerseys every single day we're out there. So we'll get right to this here. The following players have achieved a junior varsity letter and can come over here and shake hands with Mr. Stevens and I and receive your certificate. Ethan Achenbach. Andrew Baker. Brandon Batdorf. Troy Billingsley. Trent Klauser. Brandon Coates. Ryan Dragoo. Sam Gatchell. Evan Gibbs. James Herman. Mitchell Kling. Nate Rogers. Tanner Sadowski. Seth Seidel. Cam Snyder.
I never got my newspaper. My name in the newspaper. My bad.
Gavin Stevens. Joshua Taylor. Grant Waltersdorf. Brandon Warshilak. And Brian Warrender. We were blessed to have for the last few years two excellent managers who handle all of our work in terms of stats, handling all of our equipment, everything like that, and they've been awesome. Don't think that either of them are here tonight, but if we can give a hand to Laura Kaufman and Lauren Finch, that would be awesome. And the rest of our group this evening will be receiving a varsity letter. Alex Afada. Harrison Brinker. Carter Krebs. Carter's got a hockey game. Antonio Damian. Damon Faulkner. Lance Freeze. Declan Gatchell. Noah Hartsfeld. Ben Hayes. I got those three. We'll keep them. Ryan McElwain. Chris Moyer. Christian Romero. Joshua Sanderson. Sam Seidel. Kevin Torres. Isaac Yoka. And our last three players couldn't be with us this evening because they're in preparation for the Senior All-Star match. DJ Hamilton, Declan Gatchell, and Joella Fada. All three were named YAIA first and second team members as well as senior all-stars. So congratulations to them. It's the first time we've had 3 selected to each team in a long time. So once again, thank you all for your support. Thanks to the guys for their hard work. We're looking forward to getting back at it and see if we can't have another good result next season. Good night.
No, you got them. We're good. Good attendance. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, Asbury Point boy is not showing up tonight. I should have swung over and picked him up.
Yeah. Next, we'd like to call up Coach Tim Law to introduce girls tennis. Do you want me to stay up, or
What's that?
do you want me to stay up, or
If you want to stay up, that'd be great.
All right.
You know, we have to have a couple guys that take the looks of this beautiful group down. You know what I mean? That's you and me. Yeah. I always tell my girls they look like $1 million. I tell my guys they look like $1 million running over their face. You know. Ladies, good to see. Well, the lights are challenging a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'd like to first of all thank Coach Stevens, our AD, our administration, Mr. Gay, Dr. Seidel, Dr. Payne, and all the parents that were very, very consistent showing up to a lot of the matches. We had tremendous support all the way through. This group of ladies really set some wonderful history this year with an excellent 10-3 overall record, and I couldn't have been more proud of them. They barely missed qualifying for the team districts by less than 0.04 of a point. They will be in this prestigious event next year, no doubt. I don't think there's any question about it. Part of their 10-win season included first-time victories over Southwestern and Susquehannock. Our juniors and one senior went from just 3 wins in 2015 to 7 last season in 2016 and then 10 this year, all due to the efforts that they put in during the off-season. I would like to pass out the certificates and mention a few words about each lady, and also would like to recognize and thank our managers, a couple 8th graders, Liba Khan and Lael Marshall. They did a phenomenal job. Our freshmen, we have our Katie Harrison, showed huge improvement throughout the season. Freshman Giselle Castano. Okay. This young lady is incredibly talented, very, very quick. She has an amazing future ahead of her. She always came out and worked very, very hard. Giselle and Madison Lockman helped close the deal with wins over Southwestern and Susquehannock in doubles. Sophomore Taylor Forey, another lady. Another lady, Taylor Forey, another lady who made huge progress this season and is an awesome team player. Another sophomore, Miss Jillian Lockman. She was in our second singles position, was very competitive in all her matches and picked up several wins. She's got a great talent and future as far as Jillian is concerned, tremendous dedication. Our junior class is the key reason why this team won 10 matches. It's my privilege to have had these ladies on this team for our 3rd season together. They've really, really worked hard and come a long way. Okay, I have Alyssa Harrison and Amy Rizzo. Jump the right order. Get yours right here. Okay, congratulations, Amy. Both Alyssa and Amy showed a great deal of improvement throughout the season. Also, Amy really assisted phenomenally with excellent leadership this year. Aubrey Schaefer and Madison Lockman. Aubrey Schaefer and Madison Lockman worked very hard in the off season, and they showed a huge amount of improvement. Okay, I couldn't have been prouder of them as far as how far they've come since their freshman year. Isha Patel. Isha was not only our boys tennis manager, but also did a number of things for this team behind the scenes. Great team player, as well as helping us a lot in doubles. B. Mac or Bryn McDonald. Congrats, honey. Bryn attended the camp this past summer at Wisehaven along with Madison, Jillian, and Taylor. She had a huge, Dallastown's used to shutting us out. They didn't shut us out this year because this young lady nailed them in singles, and that was sweet, let me tell you. To do it on their courts, yeah. So it was, next year we're going to be pushing Dallastown even more, but she had a monster win there. My other numero uno girl here, Miss Courtney Hoff. I should have stayed here for a second. Stay up here. Stay right here. It's our number one player, okay? This lady always battled hard. If you know anything about the ladders in tennis, as you get there to that number 1 or 2 position, the kids you play against are incredibly tough. This lady is an absolute warrior. She fights for every point, doesn't give up on anything. I could not be prouder of her and all her efforts, okay? By the way, and I'm throwing this out, little smack talking on my guys, this young lady's the only one to send 3 balls through the tennis court fence, okay? Not even you guys were doing that, okay? Yeah. Anyway, Courtney Hoff did a phenomenal job with leadership and everything, and I remember one time toward the end of the season, she's playing against a lot of tough people, and I said to her how proud of her I was, and her line back to me was, well, Coach, it was my duty. And I'll tell you, that's a team player this young lady is, and I couldn't be more proud of her. She's awesome, comes from an awesome family, as all these ladies do, and definitely did a phenomenal job for her this year. Okay? Is that you? Good gum stamper, too. Our lone senior, unfortunately, could not be here this evening, Adana Anwakanju. Had a very good season teaming up with Aubrey Schaefer. The two of them carried our team to big wins over Southwestern and Susquehannock. We're certainly going to miss her and her wonderful giving personality. This was our 2017 ladies tennis team. I can't wait for next season as they all worked hard and greatly improved a wonderful group of student athletes. Thank you. Thank you. Aubrey almost screwed the daylights on me when she was a freshman. Started leading the cheers on the bus, and where'd this kid come from,
Our next team, we'd like to call up Coach Greg Kohler to introduce boys and girls cross country.
hand these out while I'm talking?
Yep,
so we can
as you
do a
go
little
through
on?
them, and the ones that aren't here, I'll just hold on to them, and then
Okay.
I'll get them later, okay?
Good evening. I'm very proud to be here tonight to present the 2017 cross-country team. I had the privilege to coach both the boys and the girls. My assistant coach, Pete Lobianco, is a big reason for the success of our boys and girls program, and he's not here tonight. He teaches at Mountain Wolf Elementary and has parent-teacher conferences. But he is very largely responsible for the success of the boys and girls up here on stage tonight. This year, both teams competed in Division I in the York Adams League. Division I is very, very competitive. We were able to win meets both for boys and girls in the division. The boys finished with 13 wins. The girls finished with 12 wins overall. That qualified us to take a team to the district meet if individuals qualified. We were lucky to have 7 boys qualify for districts and 5 girls qualify for districts. As far as the boys team is concerned, we did have some postseason honors. Both Ben Kelly and Noah Hake were medalists at the county cross-country championships. They were medalists in invitationals as well. Division in District 3 that we're a member of, we are AAA heavy. There were 70 schools, I believe, that competed for 4 spots to go to states. So it's very, very difficult in AAA to be sending a team to states. We did compete. We finished, I think, 38th as a team, which was very good. Both Ben and Noah ran under 17 minutes for 5K. That's 3.1 miles on grass, roots, leaves, rocks, gravel, road, up and down hills. It's not just like running a road 5K. For the girls program this year, we were very fortunate to have 3 young ladies who broke 20 minutes for 5K. There was a time not so long ago when we were very glad to have 3 boys breaking 20 minutes for 5K. We had 3 girls breaking 20 minutes for 5K. We had 3 girls who medaled at invitationals, and our girls team finished second at the Lebanon Valley Invitational in September, the first ever team championship trophy that our girls program won in cross country. So that was a big achievement for us. At the league meet, we had 2 medalists, Margaret Carroll and Maddie Warrender, finished 3rd and 4th respectively. 4th and 3rd, I guess I had the order wrong, respectively, earning all-county honors. At the district meet, again, in AAA, it's very competitive. Margaret Carroll finished 10th, the best ever finish for a freshman at Northeastern. She earned a medal. Maddie Warner was just short of qualifying for states her senior year. She did go to states last year as a junior and was just short this year. At the state meet, which was just last week at Hershey, Margaret Carroll ran just under 20 minutes and was 20 seconds out of a medal at the state championships. She finished 45th overall, 4th best freshman in the state, and she was only 20 seconds away from getting a medal at the state meet, which is pretty remarkable. It was the best finish ever for a female athlete from Northeastern at states. So that's a synopsis of our season. Congratulations. It was a great performance from everybody this year. So congratulations, guys and girls. So I'd like to introduce the team. I'll just go in order from your right to left. Maddie Warrender, senior. Noah Hake, also a senior. These are varsity letter winners. Ben Kelly, senior. Jarrett McCoy, junior. Emily Basquette, sophomore. Madison Wrightstone, junior. McKella Bradley, junior. These are still varsity letter winners. Trinity Schrautner, freshman. Rose Rush, junior. Ryan Hussey, sophomore. James Speedy Herman, freshman. Emily Rao, sophomore. And Caleb Rigel, junior. These boys and girls have a 2-week break, and those not competing in a winter sport will be starting to train for indoor track the Monday before Thanksgiving, so they're enjoying their break now. Thank you very much. Good night.
Actually, they all got them. Yeah, we got them. I was able to pull all the ones that are out. Yeah.
Next, we'd like to call up Coach Wayne Jacobs to introduce the golf team.
Hi, buddy.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to give a special thanks to the administration, Mr. Stevens, all the parents, players, and everybody that helped to support this year's golf team. This year's team, we're in Division I, and we compete with Central, and if any of you follow golf, you know how well Central has done over the years and will continue for a while. And hopefully, with the energetic players that we have here, that we can step forward and improve in our standings. And we did improve this year. We worked our way out of the cellar, but I have a good bunch of players, and they have the will and energy to improve, and hopefully I can stimulate them and get them going in the right direction. I also would like to thank Todd Sadowski, who is going to be a volunteer helper with me next year, Coach, and also Scott Garland, who supplied some Gatorade for the players at some of our matches. Okay, I'll go over the varsity winners. Will Welch. My big fingers here. Thank you. Tanner Sadowski. Drake Myers. Drake is my only senior, so we have a very young team, and so we have good opportunities to work on everything. Jacob Garland. Grant Combs. Braden Clancy. And last but not least, Bryce Breitner. That is our varsity team for this year, and like I said, we're looking forward to next year. The JV players that have awards, Austin Berry and Andrew Schwabrowski. I haven't seen them, so we have a long road to haul, and again, I'd like to thank all of you, and I wish the best to all the sports teams for the remainder of the school year. Thank you.
Hey, hey. Next, we'd like to call up Coach Mike Huffman to introduce girls volleyball.
You may have to read my names, man. I have like no voice. I'm serious. Is that everybody? No, I got it. All right. I want to start off by thanking Brian Stevens, the athletic department, for providing us with workers all season long. They do a great job taking care of us there, setting up the gym for us, the huge help. The ladies put the net up, but Brian's team does all the work. I want to thank a booster club, too. I have one of the best booster clubs around here, and they take care of us in great ways, providing us with clothing, making sure we have food for trips. So I want to thank the booster club and mostly the parents for you getting them there early in the mornings to catch bus trips for tournaments, stuff like that. Without the parents, you know, these girls wouldn't be here to put that hard work in. And their work normally starts in December. So right now they're enjoying their time off, and in another month we'll be back in the gym, start working towards the next year. This year we managed to put together a 5-win season. It wasn't our best season, but we are in Division II. And we have some tough competition in Division II. Right now, if you watch a state tournament, a couple of teams are still playing. So not only are we in a tough district, but our division is very tough. So this year we only have 4 seniors. So I'm going to read off the JV players to start. These players are getting recognized for junior varsity letters. Caitlin Prince. Abigail Perry. Megan Hefner. Leah Huffman. Lauren Kelly. Carly Omo. Sadie Shantz. Jade Schellenberger. Megan Schweitzer. Alex Bartram. The next ladies I recognize that will be receiving a varsity letter. Emily Lies. Emily is our foreign exchange student from Germany, and she did a phenomenal job this year for us. Ronnie Wolfgang. Natalie Martin. Madison Mann. Ashley Kaur. Ashley Klinger. Abby Hornberger. Courtney Klinger. Sakayla Richardson. Courtney Dolan. Thanks, Court. And Elisabelle Lacourt. And I do want to take a second. I want to point out my last three girls that came up here. They're seniors, and you know we preach real hard that we're a family. And I just want to take a moment and thank these girls this year because we had an incident earlier this year, and my seniors stepped up and they showed the underclassmen how to act in certain moments. So I want to thank you and your parents. Thank you for being true leaders of this team and how to represent and show the younger girls what we are made of. So thank you.
Next, we'd like to call up Coach Dave Marsh to introduce field hockey.
Good evening, and thank you. I would like to say thank you to the administration, Brian Stevens, for all the support that he has given over the years with the field hockey program. As they say, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. One of the things that I'd like to do is look around and see what we can pick up from the other programs here at the high school if we're going to try to think about what success is. Sometimes you're looking at your record, and what I wanted to look at this year was the effort that we put in playing against the Division I teams that we are going to face. Knowing that now next year we'll be moving up to Division I and playing the Centrals and the Dallas Towns multiple times instead of just one time throughout the season. So if we're looking back looking forward to next year at this time, success to me is going to have the same number of athletes across this stage like we saw with the boys soccer team. This is not an easy sport to pick up. Usually in elementary school you have girls and boys picking up soccer balls or basketballs, football, throwing around. Not many people pick up a hockey stick. And so the first time some of these girls have been exposed to hockey is in 7th grade, and we have to catch up to the other programs. Now, luckily, we now have girls in the program who are going to put the extra time in and play club, get training, and just make sure that they keep a stick in their hand throughout the year. As all the other teams came up here, you heard a lot of people saying they're going to start in 2 weeks. Football team is getting ready to start already. So when you're dealing with high school sports, you know you have to put that time in, that extra time in order to be successful. And these girls are ready to do that. They did a really nice job this year of competing in every game that we've played. We had a few hiccups that we had to go through, but for the most part, when we played the really tough teams, they really dug down deep and played their hearts out, and I'm really proud of them for what they put forward. So hopefully, like I said, with the success, and all we have to do is look around in just this room, and we've heard about the success that the other programs have. So we just need to imitate that, and things will work out good for us. So I will now introduce the team to you in alphabetical order. Caitlin Bear. Oh, I'm handing it to you. Jaden Bainbridge. Topanga Barrett. Whitney Bloss. Elisa Drake. Alana Drake. Emily Grote. Rachel Hockman. Erin Kelly. Shannon Kelly. Hannah Lawrence. Lainey Seifert. Kelsey Sharp. Allison Schindler. Sloan Shover. Cassidy Smith. Wesley Sorbosky. Ashley Staub. Abigail Tabacchini. Tabacchini, sorry. Kylie Wire. Before we sit down, I'd like to say that Lainey Seifert and Shannon Kelly made the All-Star team. They will be playing tomorrow night up at New Oxford. And again, or Bermudian Springs. Bermudian Springs. And Shannon is waiting to decide on which college she will be playing field hockey at next year. So another success to the program. Thank you, ladies.
Next, I'd like to call up Coach Diana Collier to introduce girls soccer.
ignore it, but I know. He won't do it. Yeah, he said he was going to be in the back. Can you scoot down a little bit? All right. We actually have a good problem here. There's nowhere for them to go. When I started 8 years ago, this was my dream to have this many people on the stage. There was actually a time when our varsity team literally had 11 people, which is how many you play with. And there was a senior who had never played soccer before in her life, and she started and played all 80 minutes of the varsity game. Hence, it was really ugly, but we found a way to get it done. So this is my dream to have. We have 38 players this year in our program, which was a record. And I think the depth and the competition that came out of practice days that led to having each other's back as a team on game days led to the other records that we achieved together as a team throughout our program. Our JV team had a season best, or record best, I should say, in program history of having 10 wins. Their overall record was 10-4-2. And within those 10 wins and those 2 ties, they achieved 9 shutouts, meaning we didn't give up any goals. It doesn't take much, especially at the JV level, just to have a little error here or error there and to give up goals. So to have 9 shutouts is actually quite impressive, because that's something I really challenged the varsity team to do this year, is step up our game and being able to keep the ball out of our own net. So to see 9 shutouts at the JV level was really something nice to see and something I didn't expect. So I give credit to the girls playing as a team and making sure we cover for each other and getting the job done on the field. We also had 14 different players score goals at the JV level, which is incredible. Again, so many of these stats, just kind of still saying them, even though I've said them before to our team at our own banquet, just kind of blow my mind. They're just crazy stats. So 14 different people at JV level scoring goals is phenomenal. So well done to them. At the varsity side, our overall record was 12-7-4. If you add that all up together, that's 23 games. That's the most as a program that we've ever played at a varsity level. You're only guaranteed 18. You can have 18 in your season. So we earned 5 extra postseason games. We made it tied our program best of making it to the county finals. We've only ever done that one other time. And we also tied our record best last year, finally winning our first district game, and we made it to round 2 of districts this year. We ended up losing to Fleetwood, who ended up winning the entire district tournament and also won their first round state playoff game. So we're losing to quality opponents when it gets to that point, and we're ending our season. So 23 games in our overall record is awesome, and a compliment, again, to the girls and what they earned together. They actually also achieved 10 shutouts. And I'm super proud of that, because we defended more minutes than we attacked. But it was our strategy, and that's what we bought into, and that's what got the job done, because the second half of our season was completely different than the first half of our season, and what barely got us into the tournament and allowed us to continue on. So it's 10 shutouts, whether it was saving the ball off the goal line, using your face when needed be, whatever it was, coming up with a huge save from Rachel. There were just different things throughout games that came up huge for us. So I appreciate all those different moments we had. Earning the JV varsity awards, we're going to start with Emily Bush. This might take a while, so I'll just rally off all the names, and then we'll do one round of applause at the end for JV, again, because there's 38 of us up here. So continuing on with JV honors, we have Megan Elzinga, Maddie Noki. I'm going to just try to keep rattling them off. Jordan Nace, Ashley Weekly, Mackenzie Redding, River Seneft, Aaron Toothaker, Jessica Kunkel, Madison Hetherington, Sage Seneft, Kayla Taylor, Rachel Kelly, and Rose Gatchell. A round of applause for all those JV letter earners. Earning our varsity awards this year, we have Brittany Arntz. Amanda Bentz. Cheney Golden. Anna Hetherington. Jordan Jennings. Logan Jennings. Maddie Kling. Cameron Carilla. Amanda Lysis. Leanne Osman. Rachel Reeser. Emma Sadowski. Katie Snellbaker. Alexandra Versace. Gabriella Versace. Madeline Warnder. Hannah Wildison. Celeste Workman. Trinity Schraudner. Brianna Woods. Abigail Zimmerman. And is Gabby Colley here? All right, I miss Gabby Colley, but Gabby Colley earned junior varsity awards. We have a huge senior class. There's 8 of them graduating and continuing on, so we certainly are going to lose their depth. To have a huge class like that as seniors is rare. For them to make it all 4 years and stay together, and it really helps kind of set a tone for the program, and again, just has automatic leadership kind of built in. So to lose 8 seniors is definitely going to have big opportunity for the underclassmen and the current juniors to fill those shoes next year. But I want to say thank you especially to that class, because they definitely helped change the momentum of our program and kind of expectations. So thank you to the seniors as they continue on. We also have, I don't want to forget, we have some really strong academic student athletes up there. So I'm not going to point out individual things, but we have tons of players that are in our top 25 of their individual class, and I think the success in the classroom a lot of times carries over into the success on the field and time management and all those kinds of things. So I appreciate how well they do in the classroom as well as on the field. Some individual honors, I don't want to go without mentioning these things. Tomorrow is the Senior All-Star Game for soccer. That'll be at Spring Grove at 7 o'clock. We managed to have 4 players earn that honor for Northeastern. So Rachel Reeser will be in goal. We also have Amanda Lysis. Amanda Bentz won't be able to play with her injury, but she earned that honor, as well as Celeste Workman. So those 4 will be playing tomorrow or at the field. Earning some all-county honors on the second team, Rachel Reeser and Celeste Workman earned that honor. At the first team all-county, we had, rattling off the top of my head, we had Leanne Osman, first team. We had Cheney Golden earn first team all-county, and as well as Amanda Bentz. She also was the co-Division I Player of the Year, and she also earned all-state honors this year as well. So congratulations to all those players and their achievements. I just want to, again, say thank you one more time to such a huge group of student athletes I have up here. Each of you contributed on the field. I appreciate all the different things that we achieved this year, and especially playing through injuries and different things that we had to overcome. So thank you very much. Congratulations. All right, there's a reason I'm not leaving the stage. I apologize, but we somehow missed one of our players, believe it or not. I think we did that maybe 2 years ago. So a huge round of applause for Chloe Barlett. She was also on our girls soccer team. Thank you, Chloe.
All right, I'm going to admit that's my fault. So if Chloe's parents are here, I apologize. That's me. I don't know. I missed printing the certificate, so she'll have that tomorrow. Finally, the final group that we want to call up is Coach Danielle Kipp to introduce the football cheerleaders.
Good evening. I'd like to start, of course, with a thank you to Northeastern Administration and our athletic department, of course, for all their support in Bobcat cheerleading. This year's team consisted of 16 lovely members who showed dedication, teamwork, positivity, and certainly hard work. Although cheerleaders, we don't really get to equate our season in wins and losses. This year, I would say our team and our year, it was certainly a win. Whether we were cheering on our thrilling football team through a great season, or we were sharing our talents during a pep rally, these girls have put in so many hours of practice and commitment. So girls, thank you for an unforgettable season. I hope that you take your talents and your efforts and you continue to do great things. Many of you do other sports here at Northeastern. You're academically all-stars, and I know a good number of you are getting ready to take a week off and then get right back into basketball cheerleading, so good luck with that. And I always give a reminder to my cheerleaders as well as all of the other student athletes. People in our community, they look at you, they watch you, they support you. Be thankful for that, and especially our young Bobcats at the elementary and middle school levels. They look up to you and they want to be just like you. So thank you for taking your time. I know a lot of the girls up here spend time with the NISA program and work with our little bitty cheerleaders and help lead them into good directions and make good choices. So thank you for that. And just remember, those little Bobcats are always watching you. Seniors, what a great 4 years it's been with you. Keep sharing your talents with those around you. I hope that you spread your spirit and your smile through your hard work and everything that you put into your future endeavors. And although you can't take the phrase last time, best time with you to every part of your life, you can make each time the best of times. So congratulations to the 2017 football cheerleaders. I'd like to present to you Cassidy Krebs. Cassidy. Marlacia Thomas. Aaliyah Drake. Maddie Graham. Madison Grave Grove. Brittany McCarty. Mia Alicia. Almost. Holly Myers. Got that one. Good job, Holly. Destiny Patterson. Lexi Pomeroy. Heather Seeger. And congratulations to our seniors, Natalia Dahl, Peyton Falkenstein, Savannah Pfeiffer, and our captains, Samantha Arnold, and Taylor Fishpaw. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the cookies.
Okay, this wraps up our tonight's presentation of the fall sports teams. As you can see, the fall sports starts August 14th or August 13th, whatever it is, and we ended up with our last JV football game on November 6th. It's fast and furious, and these kids put a lot of hard work, dedication into it, and like I said, I couldn't be more proud of this group. It was fulfilling. It was great seeing everybody out there, and I thank you for coming tonight. The attendance tonight was fantastic from a student-athlete point of view. One last thing, we will be handing out awards. I invite you to join us in the back for refreshments. But also, those of you that earned your first varsity letter, I will be back at the back table toward the library to hand you your letter. If you received your second varsity letter in the same sport and you haven't ordered a sweatshirt, I'll take sweatshirt orders back there. Third-year varsity letter winners in the same sport get a recognition pin for their varsity jacket or varsity letter. And there are also some four-year letter winners that I'd like to recognize here tonight that receive a plaque. See me back there at the awards table. This year, for the fall season, we've had 12 four-year letter winners. Those four-year letter winners are in football, Fred Malba, Tamar Willis, and Wyatt Hughes. In field hockey, we have Lainey Seifert and Shannon Kelly. In girls soccer, we have Brittany Arntz, Celeste Workman, Amanda Lysis, Amanda Bentz, and Maddie Warrender. And in cheerleading, we have Taylor Fishpaw and Samantha Arnold. Great job, each of you, for getting a varsity letter for all 4 years while you were at high school playing during the fall season. With that, thank you again for coming out. Please join us in the lobby.
You saw me every day, but you never saw